Hello everyone, this is Tim, and this is a very foggy morning today here in Pennsylvania. I'm going to try to walk on my laptop here a little bit. We got a little covered bridge heading to a park, and I got some nice little river, well I guess not river, but stream action. This is where I come in the morning after work to try to film some videos for you guys. Sometimes I'm kind of rushed, so it doesn't work out all that well. But this is what I've figured out for my little routine now to be able to talk to you guys. As you might have noticed, I shaved off my goatee. I got tired of filming my videos and looking and seeing how crooked as hell my goatee was, because I apparently do not have the skills to be a barber. Let's just put it that way. So I just said, screw it, I'm going to shave it off, and you can see my little double chin here. So, yeah, Samwise 7 RPG, now with double chin. So yeah. Let's get to the point of the video. This is a video response to RhaegarTheDragonborn, and I actually said that the first time, how about that? About 10 RPGs that I would like to play that I have not played yet. So this is kind of a tough one. I should probably be looking at my bookshelf right now to try to figure out what games that I have on there that I'd like to play, but I'm gonna record this and just think about as many as I can. Just sort of walk around here a little bit, try to be a less fat version of myself. We'll see if that works. So the first game that comes to mind is Houses of the Blooded, which is a John Wick game. It's a game about nobles and houses and political machinations, and there's this ancient culture that used to own the Ben. That's the culture that the race of being that you are. And wow, I'm out of shape. I'm breathing hard already. Oh man. So Houses of the Blooded, that'd be the first game. Another game that I think would be kind of cool is Atomic Highway. Now, Atomic Highway is a game about post-apocalyptic sort of road warrior, Mad Max, man, I'm tired. Mad Max, and riding on motorcycles and various hop-together machine vehicles and trying to kill each other for gasoline, that sort of thing. And there's also some expansions. I think it's called Irradiated Freaks, and it has like mutations and that sort of stuff. And I believe both of them are now free. I think you can get the PDFs for nothing on DriveThruRPG, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So Atomic Highway. This is tough because I've ran a lot of games, but I haven't actually played them, but I don't think that's what Rhaegar wants. So I'll be right back when I figure something out. Okay, I actually had a little list prepared for the video, and I forgot that I came up with some other ones. Another game that I was thinking about was Dark Ages Vampire, or Vampire the Dark Ages. I think it's 2 editions of the same type of game, where you're playing a vampire of the Middle Ages, and there's more to deal with religion and Europe and history. And I've always kind of been, I don't know, a little intimidated by Dark Ages of Vampire because of the historical aspect, because I really don't know history very well at all. Maybe it's because I'm a child of public education, I don't know, but I don't know, I kind of skated through school. I always did well on the tests and such, but not a lot of the historical stuff stuck with me, so I don't know, maybe it's something I need to read up on. I bought a lot of historical books about like the 100 Years' War, the War of the Roses, at an estate sale recently, so hopefully eventually I'll get to read some of that stuff once I kind of churn through the Tolkien books that I'm trying to read. Alright, next game would probably be Fate. And while Houses of the Blood uses Fate aspects, I think it's a little bit of a departure from Fate. I've heard people like Rob Davis and Alex Gillette, Captain Gothnog, the Swamper, talking a lot about Fate, and other people as well. And I don't know, I've been resistant to give it a try. Not really sure why, but it might be because I did watch a game of Fate being played at a convention, and the way they played it seemed rather mechanical. And I don't know, it really didn't give me a good first impression. But sometimes first impressions are wrong, so I know, the Red Dice Diaries talks about Fate a lot, and how he really loves it. So maybe I just need to get over my little little hang-ups and give it a shot. The next one that I came up with is Hârn, and Hârn is a setting, but it also comes with its own game, Hârn Master. I have no experience with it. I've heard that it's a lot like Rolemaster, so I'm kind of guessing that if I ever did use the setting of Hârn, I would probably use a different system, but I don't know, maybe I should just give Hârn Master a try. I do own it, and I do have a bunch of Hârn modules, supplements, setting splat books, so maybe I should give that one a shot. Well, it looks like this will be the end for today's filming. I'm probably going to film the second half of this video tomorrow if I get a chance. And I'll see you guys in, well, I guess for you, I'll see you right now. Okay guys, this is the second part of the video for Rhaegar the Dragonborn, and I'm at a different location on a different day. And I got my little cheat sheet here for the other things that are going on. The cool thing is that I'm in this park, and you can see behind me the lights are still on. And I guess they have their fair here. So you got all these lights on still. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. And they have all, if you can see it, they have all this stuff set up for the fair. You know, some of the balloons and things are set up. You know. So this is my location today. So the second part of the video is the second 5 RPGs that I would like to play that I haven't played yet, or run, I guess, in that case. Maybe I'll stand this way so you can see my face. So number 6 is the Dark Sun setting, which was put out for 2nd edition AD&D. Now, I would like to play 2nd edition AD&D, except I think I would probably have some house rules, and I don't know, probably not use all the optional rules that come with the setting. But I've heard a lot of great things from Dark Sun. This was actually given to me by Zig Copacetic, the box set that I have. So it'd be kind of cool to give that a spin sometime. The next game is Warhammer 2nd Edition. I think 3rd Edition is probably too fiddly with different stuff going on and different parts and things like that. So I don't think I'd really want to do that. But 2nd Edition seems pretty straightforward, pretty traditional, and I like the randomness of the, they're not character classes, I can't think of what, maybe they are character classes, but like things like rat catcher and things like that. And I like the darkness and grimness of the setting as well. So one of those days I'd like to try that. I have the PDF, and I've been buying some additional books and hardcover that I see used sometimes. Next game is Birthright. Now this kind of goes, I guess, with my love of playing like nobles and things like that. Other games that I've talked about in the past. You have to do some things with your lands, and you have, you can go adventure, and you have various people that are underneath you that you boss around, tell them what to do. Your minions, your retainers, that kind of thing. So that'd be kind of neat to do that. I was a big fan of the Gorgon's Alliance video game that was put out for Birthright, and that's where my love for the setting, I think, started. And a long time ago, I did a sort of review on the video game. Next game is Talislanta, and I think I'd like to try to play the Big Blue Book, which I believe is 4th edition Talislanta, and I actually have a copy of that. So that would be kind of cool to give it a spin. For those of you that aren't familiar with Talislanta, there is a website where you get pretty much all the PDFs for free, and I'll try to remember to put that down the link. And last but not least, my 10th RPG that I have yet to play or run is Dragon Warriors. And now this, to my understanding, is a game that was put out in the UK and it was put out in like book format, and they were quite popular. It was sort of like the UK's version of Dungeons and Dragons. And one of the things I really like about this game, there's one rule in particular that stands out for me, is the shield rule. It's a very simple rule. It's a rule of a 1d6, and if you roll a 1, you block a hit that would otherwise hit you. So I've often thought that I could include that in pretty much any sort of fantasy medieval game, and it'd be kind of fun to see what happens if I put that in there. But thanks, Rhaegar, for another excellent question. For those that don't, that are not subscribed to Rhaegar the Dragonborn, please check his channel out. I'll make sure to put his link down below. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you later.